in the matrix with the blueprints of wealth, accumulating assets by protecting my health. They never saw the movement, it was silent and cold. Now the entire stock is what I strictly control. Look at the architecture, liquid, diamond and glass, a completely different level from the rest of your class. We don't talk about the prices when we buying the block. Every single second I am breaking the clock. Unorthodox methods with the corporate grip, steering the whole industry like a battleship. The monopoly is heavy, yet the ledger is clear. I can smell the jealousy, I can smell the fear. No handouts given, no favors returned. Every single dollar is a lesson I learned. We standing at the pinnacle, the apex design. The sovereignty is absolute, the power is mine. Hold the leverage, stack the gold, never let it slide. Every asset in the vault, nowhere left to hide. The reputation heavy, yeah, we keep it elite. A luxury monopoly that you can't defeat. Hold the leverage, stack the gold, never let it slide. Every asset in the vault, nowhere left to hide. The reputation heavy, yeah, we keep it elite. Sitting on the throne, yeah, we run the whole street. The networks rising in a vertical line. They try to copy greatness, but the formula's mine. High profile, hierarchy certified platinum. Breaking every record till they look at the maximum. No emotional investment, strictly business and game. Building up a dynasty that outlived the pain. The signature is lethal on the bottom of the page. Watch the capital expanding on the global stage. They talking in thousands, I am talking in prime. Acquiring the territory one at a time. The prestige is heavy, yet the honor is deep. I am staying awake while the amateurs sleep. An unbreakable fortress made of iron and stone. A sovereign ruler standing completely alone. Hold the leverage, stack the gold, never let it slide. Every asset in the vault, nowhere left to hide. The reputation heavy, yeah, we keep it elite. A luxury monopoly that you can't defeat. Hold the leverage, stack the gold, never let it slide. Every asset in the vault, nowhere left to hide. The reputation heavy, yeah, we keep it elite. Sitting on the throne, yeah, we run the whole street.
Look at the numbers grow, watch the value peak. We don't need to compromise, we don't need to speak. The ownership is permanent, the status is high. We touching the ceiling, we touching the sky. Look at the numbers grow, watch the value peak.
The ownership is permanent. Evaluation is a beautiful sight. We dominated markets in the middle of night. No luck in the equation, just a master account. Every single digit is a massive amount. They wanted a piece, but I ain't closing the vault. If you couldn't match the vision, then it's your own fault. The legacy is solid, yet the foundation holds the greatest success story that has ever been told. We took a whole industry and put it in chains. The absolute rulers of the private domains. No ceiling can hold us, no boundary can stop. We started from nothing, now we locked at the top. The power is ultimate, the glory is pure. Multi-million-dollar empire built to endure. Yeah, look at the architecture. We hold the ultimate measure. Money, power, respect. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. System initialized, the currency is shifting high. Look at how the status scales reaching to the upper sky. I don't need a middleman to tell me what the market worth. Born to rule the matrix since the second of my physical birth. Cold-blooded strategy, the balance sheet is customized. Every single project that I touch is fully maximized. They're looking for a glitch inside the system, but I'm fully clean and accurate monopoly. A multi-million-dollar machine, no emotion in the trade. We trading for the absolute. Sitting in the boardroom in custom-tailored heavy suit. We don't match the numbers with the casual or ordinary. Lifestyle is gold, the protocol is legendary. No delays, no pausing on the highway to the treasury. Measuring the power with a microscopic precision. Every single move is an executive decision. Unbreakable empire, the wealth is automated. Standing at the top where the gods are situated. The reputation flawless, the position is divine. Every square inch of the protocol is mine. Unbreakable empire, the wealth is automated. Standing at the top where the gods are situated. The reputation flawless, the position is divine. Every single asset on the planet will align. Yeah. The network is private and the loyalty is premium. We building up a fortress made of solid white titanium. They running on a budget while I'm moving on a master plan. The most influential and respected in the modern clan. No budget restrictions, we demanding a monopoly. Securing every territory, buying up the property. High-tech assets under permanent encryption. Living in reality that's past your description. The power is a habit and the status is inherited. Look at all the honor and the trophies that I merited. We never compromise for a fraction of the equity. Leaving all the copycats behind in my longevity. The currency is flowing through a digital artery. Mastered every angle of this high-profile artistry. Unbreakable empire, the wealth is automated. Standing at the top where the gods are situated. The reputation flawless, the position is divine. Every square inch of the protocol is mine. Unbreakable empire, the wealth is automated. Standing at the top where the gods are situated. The reputation flawless, the position is divine. Every single asset on the planet will align. Watch the ledger rise, see the value multiplying. No competition left, there is no use in trying. The dominance is permanent, the signature is gold. The greatest power structure that the world will behold. Watch the ledger rise, the rise, the rise. See the value multiplying, divine. The dominance is finalizing transactions with the golden signature. Elevating standards for the future of the infrastructure. They wanted a recession, but the bank is staying bulletproof. Looking at the city from the highest platinum penthouse roof. The legacy is written in the numbers that can never fade. An absolute dynasty we safely and perfectly made. No handouts, no favors, just the mathematical drive. The only sovereign ruler who's keeping the market alive. We hold the leverage tightly in the palm of our hand, dictating all the terms and the conditions of the land. The platinum plaques are shining on the marble gallery wall. We built the tower high just to watch the comedy fall. The supremacy is final, the account is completely full. Moving every market with an elite financial pull. Yeah, look at the protocol. We standing over all. Yeah. Straight out the gate, no waiting for the light to change. Look at the throne, yeah, I'm moving in a wider range. The safe is full, but I'm hungry for a bigger plate. You talk about it while I'm out here rewriting fate. Heavy weights on my chest, heavy cash in the bag. Never looking back, I don't ever need to boast or brag. And see the status, the stature, the way the power shifts. Built the empire from nothing, giving no gifts. Count the digits, see the vision, nothing ever free. You want the crown, better bow down and look at me. Every step is a prophet, every word is a law. Unstoppable force, the cleanest hustle that you ever saw. No breaks, no pauses, we demanding it all. Standing at the top, watching all the weak ones fall. Who got the power? We got the crown. Who run the streets? We shut it down. Money in the status, yeah, we hold it in place. Look at the numbers, you can't match the pace. Who got the power? We got the crown. Who run the streets? We shut it down. Heavy in the game, yeah, we keeping it raw. The biggest empire that you ever saw. Gold on the neck, but the mind is way colder. Carrying the weight of the world on my shoulder. They wanted a piece, but I bought up the whole block. Timing is money and I'm smashing the gold clock. Legacy defined by the ink on the contract. Step in the room, watch them freezing on contact. High profile lifestyle, respect is the currency. Dominating markets, yeah, we do it with urgency. No luck involved, just a master design. Every single asset on the planet is mine. They talk about limits, I don't know what that means. Living like a king beyond your wildest dreams. The power is absolute, the status is clear. We rule the whole city every day of the year. Who got the power? We got the crown. Who run the streets? We shut it down. Money in the status, yeah, we hold it in place. Look at the numbers, you can't match the pace. Who got the power? We got the crown. Who run the streets? We shut it down. Heavy in the game, yeah, we keeping it raw. The biggest empire that you ever saw. Look at the throne, look at the status. Nothing above us, we top of the apparatus. We want the wealth, we want the name. Total control of the entire game. Look at the throne, look at the status. Nothing above us, we top of the apparatus. We want the wealth, we want the name. Total control. Final chapter, but the money keeps growing. Unstoppable river, look at how it keeps flowing. They try to replace me, but there is no sequel. Standing in the class where I got no equal. Sign off the D's, now I own the horizon. Watch how the value and the numbers keep rising. No handouts, no favors, just absolute grip. Steering the empire like a battleship. The platinum plaques and the keys to the vault. If you staying broke, then it's your own fault. We built the foundation, we set up the rule. Using every single hater just as a tool. Now look at the kingdom, it's perfectly made. The power is permanent, never will fade. Look at the throne. We hold it down, entirely alone. Money, power, respect. Everything you expect, we shut it down. Yeah. Yeah. The blueprint is absolute, I am writing out the code. No hesitation, moving on this heavy icy road. Every single transaction is a unilateral call. Watching all the minor sectors crumble and then fall. We don't talk in percentages, I'm taking the design. Every major jurisdiction on the map is strictly mine. They look up at the matrix trying to find an open space, while I am systematically replacing the whole race. No emotional investments, just a mathematical line. The sovereignty is total and the hierarchy is fine. We don't need an introduction when the ink is on the page. Watch the global capital expanding on the stage. High profile dominance, a cold unbreakable grip, steering the entire operation like a battleship. Hold the line, freeze the trade, we don't need a guarantee. Every single asset on the planet belongs to me. The reputation permanent, the status is supreme. Living in a high class reality, no dream. Freeze the trade, we don't need a guarantee. Every single asset on the planet belongs to me. Demanding all the respect, demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. When the signature is finalized, the network is secure. Built a solid infrastructure designed to forever endure. They trading in the fiction while I'm holding down the fact. Every single contract is completely kept intact. No compromise with anyone who's sitting at the base. I am occupying every single high profile space. The liquidity is flawless and the title is elite. A luxury monopoly that you can't even defeat. They watch from the perimeter with the shadow of desire, while I am systematically building up the spire. The pedigree is heavy and the honor is profound, dictating all the terms from the ceiling to the ground. No budget limitations when you own the whole supply. Looking at the numbers rising up into the sky. Hold the line, freeze the trade, we don't need a guarantee. Every single asset on the planet belongs to me. The reputation permanent, the status is supreme. Living in a high class reality, no dream. Freeze the trade, we don't need a guarantee. Every single asset on the planet belongs to me. Demanding all the respect, we demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. Watch the ledger scale, see the value multiply. No competitors remaining, there is no use to try. The supremacy is final, the directory is clear. Ruling over every single market year after year. Watch the ledger scale, yeah. See the value multiply. The supremacy is final. The final evaluation shows a beautiful returns. A master level lesson that the amateur never learns. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean and accurate. Monopoly, a multi-million-dollar machine. No luck inside the formula, strictly calculated drive. The only true director who was keeping the trade alive. We established the dynamic, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The platinum certificates are hanging on the wall, standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest mathematical financial mind of the year. The authority is permanent, beautifully made. A massive sovereign enterprise that never will fade, yeah. Look at the directory, we hold the supreme trajectory. Wealth, honor, supremacy, everything in my legacy. We shut it down. Introduction needed when you walk in the room. My reputation heavy, bringing ultimate doom to any competition trying to claim on my space. I am the monument they never ever can erase. Staring at the charts, yeah, I'm out at the peak. We talking millions while the amateurs speak. Solidify status, yeah, the foundation holds. This is the story that has never been told. From the concrete floor to the penthouse view, every single promise to the bank came true. They want the lifestyle, they want the respect, but they don't know the power that I come to project. Ownership mindset, I am buying the grid. Everything they couldn't do, I already did. We got the gold. Who bought the future? Everything sold. The name and the honor, yeah, we keep it untouched. The entire planet in an ultimate clutch. We got the gold. Who bought the future? Everything sold. No games in the circle, yeah, we stay in the elite. The absolute kings that you never can meet. The portfolio's heavy and the contract signed. Left all the doubters and the fakes far behind. They wanna see ceasefire, they asking for peace, but my net worth is only bound to increase. Luxury standard, yeah, we setting the bar. Look at the stadium, we coming so far. No rental, no lease, yeah, I purchased the ground. An unbreakable fortress protecting the crown. The legacy shining through the darkest of nights. We standing victorious under the lights. High value, high status, the division is clear. We dominate the market every month of the year. No compromise made, yeah, we taking the prime. Perfect execution to the end of all time. We got the gold. Who bought the future? Everything sold. The name and the honor, yeah, we keep it untouched. The entire planet in our ultimate clutch. We got the gold. Who bought the future? Everything sold. No games in the circle, yeah, we stay in the elite. The absolute kings that you never can meet. Look at the empire built to endure. The money is clean and the motive is pure. We want the respect, we demand in the name. Total monopoly over the game. Look at the empire, Look at the empire built to endure. the money is clean. The final evaluation, look at the net, the biggest returns that you ever will get. They try to compete, but they lacking the weight. I'm locking the vault and I'm closing the gate. Unrivaled position and we stay at the top. The cash machine moving and it never will stop. The title is heavy, but I wear it with pride. No place for the weak, was the runner to hide. We established the order, we dictated the trend. An endless dynasty that never will end. From the bank to the boardrooms, we making the call. Standing so tall that we watching them fall. The power is ultimate, the honor is deep. This is the harvest that we came here to reap. Yeah, yeah, look at the dynasty. Yeah, we built this empire righteously. Money, power, respect, everything you expect. Yeah. Yeah. Moving in the shadows with the power in my hand. Never need to speak for them to fully understand. The bank accounts are quiet, but they run the entire city. Looking at the competition, looking with the pity. No flashing lights, just the calculated moves. Every single step is what the treasury approves. They want the fame, I am chasing for the land. Holding all the strings with the cold steady hand. The portfolio is massive, the signature is ink. An empire expanding in the middle of a blink. No luck involved, just the master architecture. We don't need a loud voice to dominate the sector. Absolute authority, the hierarchy set. Every single move is the ultimate bet.
Silence is the luxury, the wealth is discreet.
Sitting at the apex, ruling every street.
The status is permanent, the honor is high.
Unstoppable force under the dark winter sky.
Silence is the luxury, the wealth is discreet.
Sitting at the apex, ruling every street.
We collect the assets, we collect the prime.
Dictating the destiny till the end of all time. The network is encrypted, the liquid cash is cold. The greatest monopoly that's never been told. They leasing out their lives just to look like a king, while I'm buying out the board for the ultimate thing. High profile targets, we locking down the share. An invisible giant breathing heavy in the air. No compromise, no surrender to the weak. We let the numbers do the talking when we speak. The foundation is rock, the legacy is stone. A multi-million dynasty standing all alone. They try to measure greatness by the vanity and chain. I measure my success by the size of my domain. The leverage is complete, the contract is signed, leaving every single fake competitor behind.
Silence is the luxury, the wealth is discreet.
Sitting at the apex, ruling every street.
The status is permanent, the honor is high.
Unstoppable force under the dark winter sky.
Silence is the luxury, the wealth is discreet.
Sitting at the apex, ruling every street.
We collect the assets, we collect the prime.
Dictating the destiny till the end of all time.
Watch the power grow, watch the value climb. Perfect execution, one asset at a time.
The sovereignty is absolute, the motive is clear. Ruling over everything year after year.
Watch the power grow, watch the value climb. The sovereignty is absolute.
Yeah. The final valuation is a cold hard fact. Every single asset is completely intact. No ceiling can contain what we built from the ground. The most powerful fortress that can never be found. We hold the major keys to the global economy, living out our lives in the perfect autonomy. The platinum records and the deeds to the floor. We step inside the room and we lock in the door. No handouts, no favors, just a clinical drive. The only true kings that they're keeping it alive. The wealth is automated and the status is elite. An unbreakable chain that you never can defeat. The future is secured in a diamond cut vault. If you staying at the bottom, then it's your own fault. It's a silent move. We got nothing left to prove. Money, power, respect, everything you expect.
We shut it down. We shut it down.
Yeah. The iron gates open with a heavy dark dark sound. Look at the shadow that I cast on the ground. No lucky numbers, just a perfect design. Every major kingdom on the planet is mine. They want the prestige, but they lacking the grit. Sitting on the wealth where the lights never quit. The capital is frozen in a solid diamond vault. If you staying beneath me, it's your own damn fault. Code evaluation, yeah, the strategy is clear. Dictating the rules every day of the year. High profile status, an unbreakable name. Total domination of the entire game. The signature permanent, etched in the steel. Look at the power that I legitimately wield. Build the empire out of shadow and stone. Sitting at the top completely alone. The reputation flawless, the title is heavy. We move in the wealth like a breaking down levee. Build the empire out of shadow and stone. Sitting at the top completely alone. No limits on the paper, no fear in the eyes. Watch how the value in the numbers will rise. Yeah, the enterprise is massive, the network is deep. I am taking every asset while the amateurs sleep. They talking about a budget, I am buying a state. Controlling the market, rewriting the fate. A luxury monopoly, the standard is high. Looking at the world from the top of the sky. No handouts expected, no favors returned. Every single dollar is a lesson well earned. The titanium fortress, the ultimate grip. Steering the economy like a battleship. They watch from the bottom, they feel with the rage. While I'm turning the leaf to a wealthier page. The authority is absolute, the honor is prime, and endless dynasty till the end of all time. Build the empire out of shadow and stone. Sitting at the top completely alone. The reputation flawless, the title is heavy. We move in the wealth like a breaking down levee. Build the empire out of shadow and stone. Sitting at the top completely alone. No limits on the paper, no fear in the eyes. Watch out, the value in the numbers will rise. Get the throne, see the lineage grow. We don't need a compromise, we run the whole show. The sovereignty is solid, the contract is signed. Leaving all the weak ones far behind. Look at the throne, see the lineage grow. The sovereignty is solid. The final verification, look at the net worth. The most respected ruler on the face of the earth. No weakness in the circle, the hierarchy clear. We holding the leverage year after year. The platinum plaques hanging up on the wall. Standing so high that we watching them fall. No ceiling can contain us, no boundaries combined. The sharpest financial, mathematical mind. The currency is flowing like a permanent stream. Living out a reality beyond your dream. The iron crown is heavy, but I wear it with pride. Nowhere for the competition left to go high. The power is permanent, beautifully made. A multi-million-dollar empire that never will fade. Yeah, look at the legacy. We built this supremacy. Money, power, respect. Everything you expect. We shut it down. Iron sharpens iron when you standing in the cold. Look at every single asset that my hands tightly hold. No space for the weak or the ones who hesitate. I am out here buying up the entire syndicate. The ledger doesn't lie and the numbers never sleep. Climbing up the peak where the oxygen is steep. They talk about the market like a lottery game, while I am strictly planning how to weaponize my name. High profile, stature and unbreakable grip. Steering the monopoly like a massive battleship. Every single signature is worth a gold brick. Moving through the industry so lethal and quick. No breaks in the formula, we building it heavy. Pouring down the capital like a bursting down levee. Lock the vault, clear the flow, we don't need a compromise.
Every single asset rising up before your eyes.
The reputation flawless, the position is elite.
Sitting on a throne that you never can defeat.
Lock the vault, clear the flow, we don't need a compromise.
Every single asset rising up before your eyes.
We demanding all the power, we demanding all the prime.
Sovereign execution till the end of all time.
The portfolio expands in a co-vertical line. They try to trace the lineage, but the blueprint is mine. Generational wealth locked inside a titanium safe, leaving no identity, a single historical trace. They trading in a fraction, I am owning the whole. Absolute authority and total control. The corporate empire is a solid as stone. A multi-million dynasty standing all alone. No luxury is borrowed, yeah, I purchased the ground. An unbreakable fortress protecting the crown. They look from the bottom with a shadow of envy, but nobody matches this supreme elite century. We hold the major leverage in the palm of our hand, dictating every condition of the modern land. Lock the vault, clear the floor, we don't need a compromise.
Every single asset rising up before your eyes.
The reputation flawless, the position is elite.
Sitting on a throne that you never can defeat.
Lock the vault, clear the floor, we don't need a compromise.
Every single asset rising up before your eyes.
We demanding all the power, we demanding all the pride.
Sovereign execution till the end of all time.
Watch the empire grow, watch the value multiply. We don't need to speak when we touching the sky. The dominance is permanent, the hierarchy clear. Ruling every business every day of the year. Watch the empire grow.
Watch the value multiply.
The dominance is permanent. The final evaluation is a beautiful view. Every single promise to the bank came true. They wanted a recession, but the bank is bulletproof. Looking at the city from the platinum penthouse roof. No luck in the equation, strictly mathematical drive. The only true titan keeping the market alive. We established the order, we dictated the trend. An endless supremacy that never will end. The platinum plaques are hanging on the marble gallery wall. Standing up so high that we watching them fall. No ceiling can hold us, no boundary can stop. We started from nothing, now we locked at the top. The power is ultimate, the glory is pure. A solid foundation built to forever endure. Yeah. Look at the monopoly. Yeah. Erecting a giant monolith of absolute pure stone, sitting with an icy stance completely on the throne. Every single fraction of the layout is precise. The high-end definition of an unshakable advice. No structural deficiencies inside the corporate vault. Operating perfectly without a single fault. They investing in the panic while I am holding the line. Securing all the premium resources that are mine. High-profile executive and undisputed lease. We keeping the domain in the permanent increase. No imitation tolerated anywhere near sight. We dominating sectors with the mathematical might. The signature is verified, the parchment is clear. The most expensive chronicle available this year. Yeah. Securing the perimeter. Calibrate the golden weight. A solid state empire controlling every state. The reputation permanent, the network is supreme. Living inside a flawless multi-million-dollar dream. The perimeter. Calibrate the golden weight. A solid state empire controlling every state. We demanding all the legacy, demanding all the prime. Sovereign execution till the end of all time. The blueprint is unbreakable under heavy quartz glass. A completely different pedigree from anyone in class. They trading in the fiction while I'm holding down the fact. Every financial asset is beautifully intact. No compromise available for anyone below. I am expanding jurisdictions everywhere I go. The liquidity is flawless and the valuation high. Watching how the corporate numbers scale into the sky. They watch from the parameter, they looking with a chill. While I'm silently and perfectly ascending up the hill. No budget limitations when you dominate the grid. Accomplishing the victory like nobody ever did. We hold a total balance in the center of the zone. An absolute dynasty standing perfectly alone. Securing the perimeter. Calibrate the golden weight. A solid state empire controlling every state. The reputation permanent, the network is supreme. Living inside a flawless multi-million-dollar dream. The perimeter. Calibrate the golden weight. A solid state empire controlling every state. We demanding all the legacy, demanding all the prime. Sovereign execution till the end of all time. Watch the monolith reflect, see the value ignite. No competitors remaining in the middle of the night. The supremacy is final, the directory is clear. Ruling over everything every day of the year. Watch the monolith reflect.
See the value ignite.
The supremacy is final. Finalizing operations with the platinum fountain pen. Elevating standards over all the minor men. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean. An accurate monopoly, a mathematical machine. No luck inside the formula, strictly calculated drive. The only team director who was keeping the trade alive. We established the dynamic, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The golden certificates are hanging on the wall. Standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest structural financial mind of the year. The authority is permanent. Beautifully made, a massive sovereign enterprise that never will fade. Yeah. Look at the unbreakable monumental design. The entire diamond coated infrastructure is mine. Flawless reflection, maximum prestige. No one survives my luxury siege. The monument is complete. Yeah. The monument is complete. Yeah. Woke up this morning with the vision in sight. No time for sleeping, yeah, we owning the night. Stacking the capital, we climbing the hill. Nothing but profit when we looking at the bill. The signature heavy on the corporate line. Every square inch of this kingdom is mine. They playing checkers while I'm moving the king. Look at the way that this diamond cut ring. Power is silent, but it echoes so loud. Standing alone, far away from the crowd. Top floor view with the oxygen's thin. Never start losing when you're born to win. No hesitation, we demand the respect. Every single check is what I come to collect.
Who built the legacy?
We made it grand.
Who holds the leverage?
We run the land. Gold in the vault and the status elite. Never knew failure, we don't know defeat.
Who built the legacy?
We made it grand.
Who holds the leverage?
We run the land. High level power, we keeping it raw. The cleanest monopoly you ever saw. The asset protection, the equity high. We don't look down when we looking at the sky. Generational wealth, yeah, we locking it down. No one can never come and shake up the crown. They talk about money, but they talking the least about the whole table while they're begging for our peace. Unstoppable leverage, the market is set. Every single move is the ultimate bet. 100% of the share in my hand. Expanding the borders, dictating the land. No limits on paper, no boundaries in sight. Monopoly mindset, we ruling the night. They watch from the bottom, they look with envy, but nobody matches the supreme century.
Who built the legacy?
We made it grand.
Who holds the leverage?
We run the land. Gold in the vault and the status elite. Never knew failure, we don't know defeat.
Who built the legacy?
We made it grand.
Who holds the leverage?
We run the land. High level power, we keeping it raw. The cleanest monopoly you ever saw.
Look at the numbers. They never will lie.
We touch the ceiling.
We touch the ceiling. We touching the sky.
We touch the ceiling.
Pure domination, the hierarchy clear. We rule the business every day of the year. Look at the numbers, they never will lie.
We touch the ceiling.
The final accounts are all settled in gold. The greatest success story ever been told. No luck in the formula, strictly designed. Every major deal on the planet is mine. They wanted a fraction, I taken the whole. Absolute power and total control. The corporate empire is solid as stone. Sitting on top of this platinum throne. The currency flows and the value increases while everyone else is just falling to pieces. We made it to glory, we stay at the peak. We speak with authority, no one is weak. The title is permanent, heavily made. The dynasty stands and it never will fade. Yeah.
Look at the ledger, yeah, we hold the ultimate measure. Money, power, respect, everything you expect.
We shut it down.
Refracted light across a heavy titanium sheet. An elevated standard that the ordinary cannot meet. Every structural coordinate is perfectly aligned. The highest level of achievement ever been designed. No vulnerability inside this glass-coated frame. We changing the complete dynamic of the entire gang. They looking for a temporary spark inside the dark, while I'm systematically making a permanent mark. High definition, focusing and yielding stance. We don't leave the future to a secondary chance. The signature is verified, the legacy is clear. Dominating every single market quadrant of the year. An absolute monopoly, a multi-layered shield. Look at all the massive leverage that my forces wield.
Secure the fortress, scale the geometric line. The entire premium trajectory is strictly mine. The reputation permanent, the network is supreme. Living out a high-profile mathematical dream. Secure the fortress, scale the geometric line. The entire premium trajectory is strictly mine. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. Yeah, the blueprint is flawless under heavy liquid steel. An undisputed power that is legitimately real. They trading in the fiction while I'm holding down the fact. Every major calculation beautifully kept intact. No compromise available for anyone at base. I am occupying every single high-profile space. The liquidity is perfect and the pedigree is high. Watching how the valuation touching up the sky. They watch from the perimeter with a shadow of desire, while I'm silently and perfectly expanding up the spire. No budget limitations when you own the whole design. Leaving all the secondary factors way behind the line. We hold the total balance in the center of the palm. Moving through the industry completely cold and calm. Secure the fortress, scale the geometric line. The entire premium trajectory is strictly mine. The reputation permanent, the network is supreme. Living out a high-profile mathematical dream. Secure the fortress, scale the geometric line. The entire premium trajectory is strictly mine. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. Watch the crystals rotate. See the value multiply. Nope, competitors remaining underneath the winter sky. The supremacy is final, the directory is clear. Ruling over everything every day of the year. Watch the crystals rotate. See the value multiply. The supremacy is final. Finalizing operations with a platinum fountain pen. Elevating standards over all the minor men. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean. An accurate monopoly, a mathematical machine. No luck inside the formula, strictly calculated drive. The only true director who was keeping the trade alive. We established a dynamic, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The golden certificates are hanging
writing on the wall, standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest structural financial mind of the year. The authority is permanent, beautifully made. A massive sovereign enterprise that never will fade. Yeah. Look at the unscratchable, pristine design. The entire geometric infrastructure is mine. Flawless refraction, maximum prestige. No one survives my luxury siege. The contract is permanently sealed. Isolating targets on a high dividend screen. Every single calculation sharp and razor clean. We don't need to double check the figures on the sheet. I am redefining how the major forces meet. They're looking for a shortcut to the summit of the hill, while I am systematically dictating every bill. No accidental progress, just a cold deliberate plan. The most influential figure in the massive economic clan. Look at the trajectory, the numbers never drop. An absolute priority to freeze them at the top. We don't mix the business with the casual or slow. Every single movement makes the sovereign sector grow. The contract is definitive, the signature's ink. Secure a major territory quicker than a blink. Freeze the market, claim the asset, watch the numbers scale. An ironclad monopoly that simply cannot fail. The reputation absolute, the hierarchy prime. Executing ultimate decisions all the time. Freeze the market, claim the asset, watch the numbers scale. An ironclad monopoly that simply cannot fail. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the weight. Sovereign legislation on the destiny and fate. The portfolio secure under a multi-layer shield. Look at all the levers that my hands legitimately wield. They trading in a fraction, I am purchasing the zone. A multi-million-dollar force is standing all alone. No luxury is borrowed, yet the property is mine. Leaving all the copycats behind the borderline. The pedigree is flawless and the status is supreme. Living in a high-profile reality, no dream. They watch from the perimeter, they looking with desire, while I'm silently and perfectly expanding up the spire. No budget limitations when you dominate the trade. An unbreakable foundation that will never ever fade. We hold the entire balance in the center of the palm. Moving through the industry completely cold and calm. Freeze the market, claim the asset, watch the number scale. An ironclad monopoly that simply cannot fail. The reputation absolute, the hierarchy prime. Executing ultimate decisions all the time. Freeze the market, claim the asset, watch the number scale. An ironclad monopoly that simply cannot fail. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the weight. Sovereign legislation on the destiny and fate. Watch the ledger rise, see the value multiplying. No competition left, there is no use in trying. The dominance is permanent, the treasury is clear. Ruling over every single market year after year. Watch the ledger rise, see the value multiply. The dominance is permanent. Finalizing transactions with a golden fountain pen. Elevating standards over all the minor men. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean. An accurate monopoly, a mathematical machine. No luck inside the formula, strictly calculated. Drive the only true director who was keeping the trade alive. We established it, the nail up, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The platinum certificates are hanging on the wall. Standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest financial mind of the modern era. Authority is permanent, beautifully made. A master sovereign enterprise that never will fade. Yeah, look at the cold final evaluation. We built the ultimate sovereign foundation. Network, status permanent prestige. The entire industry under my siege. The transaction is closed. Yeah. Yeah, the transaction is closed. Yeah. Manipulating currents from a cold private space. Rewriting every protocol to change the entire race. We don't need validation from the ordinary crowd. My presence is a shadow, but it speaks so damn loud. They searching for a fraction of the focus that I hold, while I'm systematically turning copper into gold. No accidental leverage, just a chemical design. Every single calculation perfectly and strictly mine. High profiler, signing me and I ain't glad to creep. Dictating all the terms that the future gonna see. We don't match the vibration of the casual or slow. Executive decision makes the enterprise grow. The signature is definitive. The parchment is ink, acquiring in the territory quicker than you blink. Seize the momentum, calibrate the master way. An absolute monopoly deciding every fate. The reputation permanent, the lineage supreme. Operating on a level that they couldn't even dream. Seize the momentum, calibrate the master way. An absolute monopoly deciding every fate. We demanding all the authority, demanding all the prime. Sovereign execution till the end of all time. The network is encrypted under heavy liquid glass. A completely different specimen from anyone in class. They traded in the fiction while I'm holding down the fact. Every major jurisdiction is completely kept intact. No compromise available for anyone below. I am expanding boundaries everywhere I go. The liquidity is flawless and the pedigree is high. Looking at the numbers scaling up into the sky. They watch from the perimeter, they looking with a chill. While I'm silently and perfectly ascending up the hill. No budget limitations when you dominate the trade. An unbreakable foundation that will never ever fade. We hold the total balance in the center of the hand. Dictating every law and condition of the land. The momentum, calibrate the master way. An absolute monopoly deciding every fate. The reputation permanent, the lineage supreme. Operating on a level that they couldn't even dream. The momentum, calibrate the master way. An absolute monopoly deciding every fate. We demanding all the authority, demanding all the prime. Sovereign execution to the end of all time. Watch the scale balance, see the target ignite. No competitors remaining in the middle of the night. The supremacy is final, the directory is clear. Ruling over everything, every day of the year. Watch the scale balance, see the target ignite. No, the supremacy is final. Finalizing operations with the platinum fountain pen. Elevated standards over all the minor men. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean. An accurate monopoly, a mathematical machine. No luck inside the form, a strictly calculated drive. The only true director who was keeping the trade alive. We established the dynamic, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The golden certificates are hanging on the wall. Standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest financial mind of the modern year. The authority is permanent, beautifully made. A massive sovereign enterprise that never will fade. Yeah, look at the final corporate decree. We lock the entire global trajectory. Wealth, honor, unmatched prestige. No one survives my financial siege. The system is now fully complete.
Unlocking the vault with a biometric scan. Executing the vision according to the plan. No emotion, no collateral inside the design. Every square inch of the ledger is mine. They trading in rumors, I'm holding the bind. Moving the pieces far beyond what they thought. A seamless transition of ultimate power. Building the empire hour by hour. High net worth, that leaving no room for a break. Calculating every single profit we make. The lineage is royal, the paper is crisp. Eliminating every single element of risk. A beautiful sequence of financial control. Taking full possession of the ultimate goal.
Welcome to the grid.
The absolute design, the entire infrastructure is perfectly aligned. No competition allowed inside the zone. A permanent dynasty standing alone.
Welcome to the grid.
The absolute design, the entire infrastructure is perfectly aligned. We demanding the throne, demanding the crown. Watching how the whole market is going down. The signature is platinum on the digital key. A flawless manifestation of prosperity. They're talking about budgets, I'm buying the state and unyielding force that they cannot replicate. No leverage available for those on the floor. We sealing the entrance and locking the door. The pedigree is verified, the network is deep. Securing the legacy while they are asleep. They watch from the pavement, looking so low, while I run the entire institutional show. The capital is endless, the structure is tight. Dominating the sector in the middle of the night. An accurate formula, beautifully clear. The most powerful operation of the year.
Welcome to the grid.
The absolute design, the entire infrastructure is perfectly aligned. No competition allowed inside the zone. A permanent dynasty standing alone.
Welcome to the grid.
The absolute design, the entire infrastructure is perfectly aligned.
We demanding the throne, demanding the crown. Watching how the whole market is going down.
See the assets accumulate. Watch the scale tip. The only real captain, running in the ship. The supremacy is final. The directory is clear. Ruling over everything year after year.
See the assets accumulate. Watch the scale tip, the supremacy is final.
Securing the patent with the diamond seal, making sure the entire universe is real. They wanted the fraction, I wanted the whole. The masterclass execution, the complete control. No random variables inside the equation. A highly sophisticated financial invasion. We set up the standard, we dictated the pace, leaving no trace of them inside the space. That the premium certificates are stacked in the chest, unquestionably superior to all of the rest. No boundaries can limit what we generated here. The sharpest structural executive mind of the year. The power is permanent, beautifully designed, the ultimate blueprint of mankind. Yeah, yeah. Look at the unshakable heritage grid, doing everything that they never did. Flawless execution, maximum prestige. No one survived this calculated siege. The system is permanently locked. Establishing a perimeter that nobody can breach, an elevated destination they can never reach. Every single document is stamped with pure gold, the greatest ancestor story that has ever been told. No vulnerability inside the corporate ring. We changing the entire definition of a king. They chasing after pennies while I dominate the vault, operating smoothly without a single fault. High caliber investment, an unyielding hand. We taking full possession of the premium land. The signature is verified, the network is clear, controlling every major transaction of the year. An absolute monopoly, a titanium wall standing up so high that we are watching them fall.
Rule the territory, lock the heavy iron gate. The entire global market is reacting to my weight. The reputation permanent, the status is supreme. Living out a high profile, mathematical dream. Rule the territory, lock the heavy iron gate. The entire global market is reacting to my weight. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. The blueprint is masterclass under obsidian plate. A legitimate dynamic that they cannot replicate. They trading in the fiction while I'm holding down the fact. Every financial sector is beautifully intact. No compromise available for anyone at base. I am occupying every single high profile space. The liquidity is perfect and the pedigree is high. Watching how the valuation touching up the sky. They watch from the perimeter with envy in their eyes. Why I'm silently and perfectly ascending to the skies. No budget limitations when you own the total script. Accomplishing the victory completely well equipped. We hold the total balance in the center of the zone. An absolute dynasty standing perfectly alone. The territory, lock the heavy iron gate. The entire global market is reacting to my weight. The reputation permanent, the status is supreme. Living out a high profile, mathematical dream. Rule the territory, lock the heavy iron gate. The entire global market is reacting to my weight. We demanding all the sovereignty, demanding all the prime. Perfect execution till the end of all time. Watch the numbers multiply, see the empire grow. The only true director running the entire show. The supremacy is final, the directory is clear. Ruling over everything, every day of the year. Watch the numbers multiply, see the empire grow. The supremacy is final. Finalizing transactions with a diamond tip pen. Elevating positions over all ordinary men. They wanted a recession, but the treasury is clean. An accurate monopoly, a mathematical machine. No luck inside the formula, string calculated drive. The only true director who is keeping the trade alive. We established the dynamic, we dictated the trend. A permanent supremacy that never has an end. The golden certificates are hanging on the wall, standing up so high that we are watching them crawl. No boundary can contain what we generated here. The sharpest structural financial mind of the year. The authority is permanent, beautifully made. A massive sovereign enterprise that never will fade. Yeah, look the unshakable sovereign design. The entire geometric infrastructure is mine. Flawless execution, maximum prestige. No one survives my high-end siege. The territory is permanently locked. The territory is permanently locked.